Hello beautiful people, it's Tuesday and bringing you another layout. This is from my MAKM Monday on November 17th, so you can refer back to it for most of the supplies that I use. I do pull in a few of my own, and I will share that information with you as we go through it. I did want to tell you that the pictures are from the Colorado trip that I took in 2011, July of 2011, and no, I'm sorry, it was 2012, yeah, July 2012, and it is taken at the Continental Divide. I'm on my Harley, that's a Dyna Street Bob, black on black, and it's a pretty big bike, so I had a really good time as far as all of the sites that I got to see and places I got to go. It was just beautiful there. So I had one viewer comment that she couldn't believe I rode a bike, and there you have it. There's the picture right there. So yes, I do have a motorcycle, and I love her. She's just very good to me. So anyway, I am using mainly the Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party, and that is one of the cut aparts I'm tucking in there, and the scraps from other layouts are added behind the picture and to the background paper. And I did dig through and find a few things from an old Studio Calico kit, and that's what I'm using here stamp wise, the deer head, and then I'll pull in a flare that has a deer head and add it, and some of the other stamps you'll see me add as well. And the Mod Podge melts are from my kit, and so is the acrylic or acetate that you see I'm putting there. And I just thought that the deer heads worked really well since it was nature and there were so many deer and moose and elk and all sorts of things nature-wise in Colorado. It's a gorgeous state, so I thought these embellishments were very appropriate. So I had an itch there. I'm not being weird. Moving my arm like that. Anyway, sorry, my voice is kind of tired and it's late. I'm just waiting to go pick up my daughter. She's on break from school, and so they are out this week for Thanksgiving. Anyway, I am continuing to use pieces from my kit, and these are the stickers from Dear Lizzie from one of her little sticker sets. And the Mod Podge melts, I had them painted in that blue Viva metal, precious metal. It's called Blue Lagoon, I think, from the kit, but then I added some silver on top of it as well so that it kind of blended in better. I don't end up using those stickers though. I think I pitched them. I used one from that and I didn't like them, so they're really old school. I thought it was best just to let them go. So here I'm adding some of those stamps that I mentioned. And I do end up adding the flare that you see next to the ink pad that has the deer head as well. Here's just a little saying that I think it says, "It's a good day." And it was a very good day. I loved having my bike right there. You could see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there was a line that was actually the Continental Divide that I'm basically parked right on. So let's see, adding the Mod Podge melt. I'll also pull in some of the open book clips, and it's really pretty. It ties in. I thought the black and white stripe diagonal tied in well with that scrap piece of paper in the lower right. And you'll see me add that clip in just a second. Oh, a couple of more little triangle stamps from that Studio Calico kit. I couldn't make that owl fit anywhere, so I just left it out. And all these little bits and pieces are from the Heidi Swap ephemera pack, and that was in my kit. The me is just a wood veneer, and since it's me on my bike, I thought it was appropriate. And there's that Maggie Helm clip. It's actually horizontal now that I look at it, but I thought it was diagonal. But with the black and white polka dot and then that little scrap of horizontal stripe, I thought that that clip went very well. And I do add these alpha thickers, and I can't remember the name of them. I'm pretty sure they're Dear Lizzie as well, but I love those thickers. And I'm just going to spell out Continental with them, and then I will pull in Divide from the same Studio Calico kit. They had sent us a 12 by 12 sheet of alphas, and they were vellum, and they had black and they had wood grain, and I end up using both of those on the layout as well. I'll use the black to spell divide, and then I'll use the wood grain to spell out the year. I'm just having to move over a few things to make room for the word Continental since it's so long, but it does all fit on there, and I was so happy I had all the letters. And I believe this is layout number 6 out of the kit that I put together, and I am on number I've completed number 12. So here I'm just adding the word divide. Well, I think I am. There we go. And normally I struggle with vellum thickers or stickers or what have you, but these are dark enough, they have enough color to them that they don't bother me. I like them. I tore my two, so I'm just fixing it. I'm a little OCD, believe it or not. I went and bought a bunch of Thanksgiving food to prepare for Thursday, and I told my daughter, I said, I really should be cleaning the kitchen and the rest of the house, but I just don't feel like it. And she was just shocked. She said, oh my goodness, are you okay? So yeah, I'm a little OCD. I normally never say that. I clean constantly, so it's crazy. And I don't even think I'm that clean. I don't know how people live in dirt or yuck. I don't know. I can't do it. I get overstimulated. It's part of my anxiety disorder, I swear. It's all tied in. If I'm in an environment that's not clean, I get freaked out. Plus, I'm a germaphobe, so that doesn't help. Anyway, I digress. The little flare that you see with the heart that's wood grain was also in that Studio Calico kit, and I quit getting those about 6 months ago, so I could not tell you what month that was, but all of the elements that I pulled in on this page were from that particular kit. I had started to pull it apart and utilize some of it, so I thought, well, I'll just use it on this. And that is it for the layout. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you join me for my next share. And I hope you share with me on my Facebook group, the Pretty Paper page. I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.